Jigga, Jigga, oh Jigga, 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 oh Jigga. Choke no joke. Let's get to the show.
Choke no joke. Yeah. It's choke no joke. Let's go. Choke no joke. Chicken choke no joke. Choke no joke. Niggas choke no joke. East Coast, West Coast. Put it up. No palm to the trees and the palms of dealers and fiends. Late night roam the streets. Weed is weaker, but it's cheaper. Not many chicks frontin' like divas. Out west, every chick's a model like Eva, and you know I'm far from believing her. So I'm G'ing her like she G'ing me. Banging in LA is a different thing. At the end, you either dead on the bang, getting out, doing better things. On Sunset, where they hang. Hollywood, where they hustle for change. Times Square here, it's the same. No matter where you go, you'll find a lane. On the west, they kick it with cane. On the east, trees the social thing. East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your glasses, take a toast. If you rap, East Coast. When I'm on the west and I'm doing my thing, don't offer me coke or your nose I bang. Friends don't offer other deadly things. Thanks for the hospitality, we'll still hang. I won't judge you, leave me as I came. On the road to success, top of the game. Eat all the finer things in the food chain. Teach my kids to do the same. Whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your glasses, take a toast. If you rap, East Coast. Gotta love life and offer wonderful things. Being to travel is a privileged thing. Came back to the east, air wasn't fresh. Streets filled with trash, various people in the eye. It's easy to tell who's upper middle class. Police and racism, same as crash. Back to where they not social, where they less vocal. When they don't know you, be careful, show you around the East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, East Coast, whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Pop your bottles and toss the cork. If you rap, West Coast. Both coasts are known to give you fame. Got paparazzis playing cameras your way. Got you bobbing and weaving like Cassius Clay. Most thugs turn Muslim in older days. Change their name to Allah they pray. Probably till they decay. This go out to the east and west. For Big and Pac, y'all, let's connect. Whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, West Coast. Whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. You can't get the West without the ES. So it's manifested that we connect. You know what it is. Choke no joke, learn from mistakes, baby. You know what it is. Greg on the track. Rest in peace, baby. Either war, we here now. You know what it is. Uh, you know what it is. Joke, no joke. Never did I think hip hop go this far. Never did I think I see Diddy.
I'm in the building. All right. Choke, no joke. I am in the building. How y'all living out there? How you feeling out there? All right. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Hit that like button. We got some breaking news here today, baby. We got some breaking news here today. Come on in. Come on in. Oh, let me let them know on Instagram that I'm live. Please come in. Please come in. Please hit that like. We got breaking news today. Jigga. Come on in. Come on in. Shout out to my man Paul. Good looking brother. Showing love as usual. Paul, what's good with you? Come on in, y'all. Come on in. We got to talk about Jacob. Let's talk about Jacob. First, a word from our sponsors.
You know what it is. Joke, no joke. Never did I think hip hop go this far. Never did I think I see Diddy behind bars of Kel with penitentiary scars. The man now, is it going too far? Back. Or y'all industry rats, y'all whack. And that's 100. On Pyru, you'll be trapped like Pop, just so he could go viral. Gene saw the nuts of Ja Rule at the freak off the Diddy's too. You the butt plug shopper, freak door stopper. Nigga, you don't know if you a criminal or cop. But you next to be locked up. Ask Keefy D, telling on yourself on Glad TV. You dumb nigga, you right, you never be me. And I never be you too, telling on myself on YouTube, sitting on the porch steps, giving up myself. What the fuck I look like? My name's G-Dep. Comb Legacy Doom. Will the bad boys see time like loom? Your extortion fell through, your friend to no one, like the moon. Joke, no joke. New album coming soon, learn from mistakes part 2. You know what it is. Keep on hating. You know what it is. You know what it is.
Keep on hating. You know what it is. Joke, no joke. See how the sun come out for me? Hating ass niggas, I'm hit. You know what I mean? Y'all all got my name in y'all mouth. My nickname is Tongue now. I'm all in y'all mouths.
What up? What up? What up? I'm here, y'all. Just got to send a notification over to weak ass Instagram. But shout out to Rob, good looking Bobby B. Kate. A nigga Bleak, yo Bleak, you better grab that million for that nigga go to jail. You know what I mean? As long as he alive, you're a millionaire. You better grab that money, nigga. Hold on, y'all. 2 seconds. Let me send out this notification. So somebody clearly knew what was coming down the pipeline. Because they knew Jay-Z was next. Well, I got the paperwork. Shout out to William P. All right. Good looking, William. All right. Bobby. Lawsuit, 13-year-old bro, with Diddy. I'm live on YouTube, y'all. No joke, I'm live on YouTube right now. The Jay-Z lawsuit, 13-year-old. No joke, I'm live. All right. Well, good. Just one thing I want to do is get my TikTok going. And then we're going to get into the paperwork. All right. Now, shout out to everybody in the house. I'll get into my shout outs in a minute. But it took me a little minute to get this started. So let me just jump right into it. Now, breaking news. If you didn't see, a lot of well, not a lot, because a few, I would say, because it just really came out. A few sites have been reporting, but as you can see, Jay-Z accused of raping a 13-year-old with Sean Diddy Combs more than 2 decades ago. A bombshell lawsuit. Hip hop star Jay-Z has been accused of allegedly raping a 13-year-old girl with Sean Diddy Combs at a VMAs after party in New York 2 decades ago. A bombshell lawsuit claims. Jay-Z was named in a bombshell civil lawsuit alleging that the music mogul raped a 13-year-old girl with Sean Diddy Combs back in 2000. The alleged victim, only identified as Jane Doe, leveled the disturbing allegation in a civil lawsuit filed in the Southern District of New York today. The suit was originally filed in October against Combs, but now has been refiled to include Jay-Z, whose real name is Sean Corey Carter, according to the outlet. This is a developing story. Check back for more. Well, you ain't got to check back for more because the more is right here. And I have the paperwork. Okay? You know what I mean? Shout out to the R. You already know. Right? So, as you can see right here, this is the lawsuit. And who's everybody's being sued. And you see the last person named there, right? Jigga Man. Now, even though I'm not a fan of Sean Carter, I am a fan of Jay-Z's music, but being that I'm not a fan of the man, Sean Carter, that all the nut huggers call HOV, which I would never refer to him as that, because he is not my God, and I don't know what possessed people to call him the passing lane, but you'll never catch me calling him that, right? Even though I'm not a fan of his, I'm not gonna have a biased opinion and just drag his ass because he's making a headline now and shit. I'm not gonna do that because it's just gonna be sucker shit. That I'm gonna read this with an unbiased opinion, and just like with Diddy and everybody else, I'll give him a fair shot, even though I could use this as a time to drag his ass. But everybody is innocent until proven guilty, and just like Diddy, I ain't defending him. But do I believe everybody that came out said something? No. So before I even get into this, I just wanted to say that because if you're looking for me to just drag Jay-Z because he got allegations against him, I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? But I will be covering this along with everything else, and you can't say, oh, this nigga Choke hating on Jay. No, nigga, I've been hating on Jay. So don't come over here to, oh, man, the nigga Choke jumping on the Jay-Z train. No, nigga, I am the Jay-Z train. When everybody was scared to talk about Jay, who was the only one? Me. All right? So let's not act like I'm jumping on no bandwagon, because all y'all that got any heart to say anything about Jay or Beyonce right now are my children. God damn it. I birthed y'all. So let's get into this. Plaintiff Jane Doe, by and through her attorneys, the Busby law firm, for her complaint alleges as follows. Now, I think this Busby law firm is the same law firm that got all those other people from Texas, if I'm not mistaken. So, and once again, y'all, this is not any criminal charges against Jay-Z, Sean Carter, Bubble Lip Sean, whatever you want to call him, right? These are not criminal charges. This is just another civil lawsuit, all right? So for everybody that don't know they legal stuff, Jay-Z has not been charged with anything. This is a civil lawsuit, okay? Now, number one, defendant Sean Combs, aka P. Diddy, aka Puff Daddy, aka Diddy, aka PD, aka Love. I'm not going to do all those AKAs all over again, all right, throughout this whole thing. All right, along with his longtime friend and collaborator, Sean Corey Carter, aka Jay-Z, drugged and raped a 13-year-old girl at an after party following the 2000 Video Music Awards. That's alleged. I'm reading the lawsuit. So this is alleged. All right. Another celebrity stood by and watched as Combs and Carter took turns assaulting the minor. Many others were present at the after party, but did nothing to stop the assault. Combs has been allowed for years to conduct himself in this manner without any consequences. He believes he is above the law. He is not. His close friend Sean Carter has been with Combs during many such instances described herein. Both perpetrators may face justice. For decades, defendant Combs abused, molested, raped, assaulted, threatened, and coerced women, minors, and others for sexual gratification to assert dominance and to conceal his abhorrent conduct. Abhorrent, whatever it is, conduct. He accomplished these acts by and through a criminal enterprise built on his success as a rapper, record producer, and record executive. Combs is one of the wealthiest musical artists in the world. Behind the facade of being a 3-time Grammy Award winner, discovering and developing multiple famous musical artists, and ranking on Forbes list as Forbes list of the highest paid entertainers in the world, there existed something sinister, a dark underbelly of crime, sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, bribery, and prostitution. Combs is a menace to society, women, and children. While his wealth has kept him above consequences for years, Combs now faces the awesome power of the American judicial system and ultimately a jury of his peers who will be asked to punish him for his deplorable conduct described herein. The Combs business. Combs business enterprise is central to persuasive acts of sexual assault and abuse committed by him during the last decades. Combs operated his business headquartered at various times in Manhattan and Los Angeles under a variety of United States-based corporate entities, including Bad Boy Entertainment, Bad Boy Book Holdings, Inc., Bad Boy Recordings, LLC, Bad Boy Entertainment, LLC, Bad Boy Productions, LLC, Daddy's House, and CEOPCO, doing business as Combs Global, otherwise known as Combs Enterprise, all his goddamn companies, goddamn it. All right, an apparel line, an alcoholic spirits promoting business, a marketing agency, talent discovery, a television network, and a media company. On the surface, each of these businesses served as a legitimate purpose related to entertainment, music, and other subjects. But in reality, Combs, by and through himself and his agents, employees, and contractors, used these businesses to sexually assault, abuse, threaten, and coerce hundreds of individuals through sexual quid pro quo schemes, as well as to take advantage of individuals with impunity, thinking the victims would never have any recourse. Combs and his agents, employees, and contractors through these Combs businesses will tell victims, this is what it takes to be famous. What are you willing to do to become a star and perform this sexual act or else? In exchange for the victim performing a non-consensual sexual act for the gratification of the Combs and his cohorts. TikTok, I'm live on YouTube. If you didn't know, the link is in my bio. All right. Members and associates of the Combs business engaged in and or attempted to engage in, among other activities, sex trafficking, forced labor, interstate transportation for the purpose of prostitution, coercion, and enticement to engage in prostitution, narcotics offenses, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice. This nigga sound like a mob boss. The Combs business constituted an organization whose members functioned as a continuing unit for a common purpose of achieving the objective of Combs. Combs' persuasive history of sexual assault and violence. For years, Combs and his business engaged in a persistent and persuasive pattern of abusive toward women, men, and minors. This is so horrible, man. This abuse was at times verbal, emotional, physical, and sexual. As part of his pattern of abuse, Combs manipulated both men and women to participate in highly orchestrated performances of sexual activity with both commercial sex workers and unsuspecting partygoers. Combs ensured participation from these individuals by, among other things, obtaining and distributing narcotics to them with or without their knowledge, controlling their careers, leveraging his financial support, and threatening to cut off the same, and using intimidation, violence, and illicit drugs. Combs particularly fancied the use of the popular date rape drug Roc-A-Fella or GHB to commit heinous non-consensual acts of sexual violence and rape onto countless victims. Combs often would secretly use the drug and the alcoholic beverage served at his parties. Partygoers were forced to consume the alcoholic beverage containing GHB either prior to entering or while at Combs' party. There are also allegations of Combs dousing victims in lotions or similar body oils, also laced with GHB, so that the drug would be absorbed through the victim's skin and make it easier to assault him or her. Further, it is well known that Combs had practice of lacing water bottles with other substances, such as Xanax, and distributing them at his parties. Combs' recurrent and persuasive physical abuse took place for multiple decades. His tendencies of violence and sexual assault were well known amongst his colleagues, employees, agents, and businesses. On numerous occasions from at least in or about 1996 and continuing for years, Combs assaulted women and men by striking, punching, dragging, throwing objects at them, and kicking them. Combs also assaulted children both physically and sexually. Damn, where are they getting all this information? In 1996, Combs was found guilty of criminal mischief for threatening a photographer from the New York Post with a gun. In 1999, he was arrested and charged with second-degree assault and criminal mischief in connection with assaulting a record executive, Steve Stout. Combs was arrested again the same year for his involvement in the shooting at at a club in New York. Club New York. Another instance of violence occurred at a Los Angeles hotel in or about March 2016. The Cassie video, which was captured on video and later publicly reported, where Combs kicked, dragged, and threw a vase at a woman as she was attempting to leave his hotel room. When hotel security staff intervened, Combs attempted to bribe the staff member to ensure silence. In the past year, numerous civil complaints have been filed by plaintiffs who allege that they had been sexually abused by Combs between 1991 and 2009. In November of 2023, 3 lawsuits was filed against Combs under the New York Adult Survivors Act. Cassie Ventura, an artist signed to Bad Boy, sued Combs in New York for rape and physical abuse. She alleges Combs facilitated these acts by and through supplying Miss Ventura with copious amounts of drugs and urging her to take them beginning in 2006. Joy Dickinson Neal also sued Combs in New York, alleging Combs drugged her, sexually assaulted her, and secretly recorded the assault in 1991. Liza Gardner, who Combs met at an event hosted by a record label affiliate with Bad Boy, sued him for raping her and her friend in 1990 or 91 when she was only 16. In December 2023, anonymous plaintiffs sued Combs in New York for drugging and gang raping her in 2003 when she was only 17 years old. This victim alleged that employees and business associates of Combs, through her affiliation with Bad Boy Enterprise, lured her to Combs' home, where Combs then raped her. All of these are alleged civil suits. And in this last one, the 2003 one in December, we got like 3 different people claiming to be this girl from Detroit. You got this girl, Misha, claiming to be her. You got some new girl, white girl, claiming to be her. And then they post like there's somebody else that they're alleging that it's supposed to be this girl. So I don't know, man. They got 3 people claiming to be one person. In February 2024, Rodney Luterard, this is just an update version of the lawsuit of somebody filing a lawsuit using like all these lawsuits, and they ganging them up and piling them up in this lawsuit to give this person, whoever this is, that's doing this new lawsuit, to give them credibility by using all the previous lawsuits, which are all civil lawsuits. And I don't think one of these people filed a police report when it happened. I don't think not one of them did. But okay, let's keep going. February 2024, Luterard, one of Combs' former producers, sued Combs for forcing him to engage in unwanted sex acts and sex trafficking, among other allegations. Mr. Jones alleged that Combs regularly drugged others, including minors, by giving them drugs laced with ecstasy and other date rape drugs. Mr. Jones alleged that Combs, in fact, drugged him as well in order to commit acts of sexual acts. In May 2024, former model Crystal McKinney and April Lampro sued Combs. Ms. McKinney alleged that Combs drugged and sexually assaulted her at his recording studio in 2003. That's the same This April girl is the same one that this girl Misha is saying that's her. Mimicking what has now become a pattern, Combs has promised Miss McKinney to help her with her modeling career in exchange for engaging in sexual conduct with Miss Lampros. An intern at Arista Records, which was the owner of Bad Boy, also sued Combs in May of 2024 and New York County Supreme Court for raping her on multiple occasions, secretly filming acts, and showing the recordings to multiple people. Ms. Lampros also alleges that Combs ordered her to take drugs on one occasion before he raped her. Is that the one that tried to say Big Joe, and Big Joe and them is suing them right now for $100 million? Then this is the girl that says she seen the little kids, I think. In July 2024, former adult film star Adria English, who was employed by Combs as an entertainer at his famous white parties that brought together the biggest names in the music and entertainment industry, sued Combs in the Southern District of New York for sex trafficking, alleging that he required her to consume drugs laced with ecstasy and secretly recorded the sex acts. In 2024, Dawn Ricard also sued. This is they just ganging all these civil suits to like, but none of these civil suits were criminal, nor were he prosecuted or found guilty in all these civil suits. All right, I'm trying to get to the Jay-Z thing. All right. Plaintiff's allegations herein substantially mirror Combs' prior conduct as established through criminal indictments and other lawsuits. Through this case, plaintiff seeks full measure of justice from a man who thought his power, money, and influence rendered him untouchable. Plaintiff joins many other victims by filing this complaint and hope that their common voice makes it possible for Combs to assault another person ever again. Defendant Carter is, like Combs, a wildly successful rapper and businessman. Carter and Combs have a long history together. Carter would be Sean Carter, Jay-Z. Carter met and began collaborating musically with Combs in the 1990s. Combs and Carter rose together to the very top of the hip-hop industry in terms of fame and influence by the end of the decade. Combs and Carter were not simply occasionally collaborators in the music industry. The two developed a close friendship that has been well documented from the late 1990s to the present. Together, they attended countless music industry events for each other's business ventures, parties, and after parties. Indeed, the two are apparently so close that Combs stated in 2023 that Carter, Jay-Z, is the only person that other than Combs' mother who is allowed to call him by his legal first name, Sean. Oh, that's so sweet. It's booed up. In 2000, they're the height of their fame, power, and influence. Combs and Carter attended the 2000 Video Music Awards in New York City. Afterwards, Combs hosted an after party for many of the most famous celebrities in the music and entertainment industry, including Carter, which is where the events alleged in this complaint occurred. 25. Plaintiff Jane Doe is a female who resides in Alabama. Defendant Sean Combs is a male who on information and belief, resides in New York City through incarceration in MDC in Brooklyn. On information and belief, at all relevant times, Combs is the owner of all them damn companies again. It's all business stuff, all the business, all the business. This is all business stuff to get to the money. Jurisdiction, jury demand. All right, factual allegations. On or around September 7th, 2000, plaintiff, then 13 years old, had a friend drive and drop her off near Radio City Music Hall. So she, wait. So somebody dropping a 13-year-old off at Radio Music City Hall by themselves. A 13-year-old. Attending the VMAs was on the plaintiff's bucket list, and she believed she could gain entry. At 13 years old, with no credentials and no parents, she was going to get in the VMAs. Yo, bro. I'm not saying that this is not possible, but the chances of this possible, I've been in the entertainment business 30 years. By the year 2000, I'm almost 30 years old, bro. There's no way a 13-year-old is just pulling up to the VMAs and getting in there, bro. You could be famous and pull up, and you're going to have a problem getting in if you don't have no credentials, bro. And you telling me somebody dropped off a 13-year-old kid because a 13-year-old kid had it in their bucket list that they wanted to go to the VMAs. And somebody just took them and dropped them off at the VMAs at Radio City Music Hall in Manhattan. A 13-year-old. Come on, man. Come on, man. Are we serious right now, bro? Okay. As the event began, much of the crowd moved inside, but the plaintiff without a ticket remained outside with others and watched the VMAs on the Jumbotron. Determined to get into the VMAs or an after party. At 13? I'm not going to say that. Where was this girl parents? How are y'all playing with me right now, bro? So this 13-year-old was going to get into a after party? Huh? Bro, I'm like 30 at this time. And you tell me a 13-year-old not yet alone going to get in the VMAs by themselves, but it's going to get into a alcohol party afterwards where there's liquor in it, and they not going to produce no ID to get in. They ain't got no get credentials. Yo, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. I ain't have to be in the industry to know that this sounds ridiculous. And y'all know I'm not one for defending no Jay-Z or Diddy or nobody. But come on, bro. Come on, bro. 13? Determined to get into the VMAs or an after party, she approached several limousine drivers parked nearby and attempted to talk her way into either. And what limousine driver is looking at a 13-year-old and is going to help them get into a party? Like, yo, come on, man. Come on, man. No. One of the limousine drivers she spoke to claimed to work for defendant Combs. The driver told her that Combs liked younger girls and said she fit what Diddy was looking for. Yo, bro, he should have went to jail. And while not allowing her into the awards, the driver invited her to an after party. A 13-year-old? The driver. Bro, I swear it on everything. I'm not defending Diddy, bro. But come on, y'all. A 13-year-old get dropped off in Manhattan at Radio City. This is like 50th and 6th Avenue, if I'm not mistaken. The heart of like Times Square area. A 13-year-old. And somebody dropping them off because they're going to hustle their way into an award show and the after party. And ironically, happens to meet Diddy's limousine driver, and the limousine driver's like, yeah, damn, you just is what Diddy looking for. Right. Okay. All right. Allegedly. Okay. And while not allowing her into the awards, the driver invited her to an after party. The driver stated that he had to drive Combs and others to the after party first, but instructed the plaintiff to return to his location after the event and that he'll pick her up and take her to the after party. A 13-year-old. This driver asked this girl how old she was. Later that evening, the plaintiff excitedly returned to the same location and waited for what seemed to her a long time. The driver eventually returned and drove her what he described to as an after party. After approximately 20 minutes, the plaintiff arrived at what she believed to be a large white residence with a gate U-shaped driveway. Once inside, two men asked the plaintiff to sign a document, which the plaintiff did not read, but which she now believes to have been a non-disclosure agreement. She was told that she could not discuss what happened at the party. She gave the men her name and signed the form, but did not receive a copy. This is ridiculous, bro. Inside the building, the plaintiff recognized many celebrities as she entered what appeared to be a large living room or foyer containing a large crowd. The plaintiff attempted to mingle in the crowd and talk to several of the celebrities that she recognized who she had wanted to see at the VMAs. At what grade are you in at 13? 6th grade, 7th grade, right? At 13, what are you, like 6th or 7th grade? So we got a 6th grade and 7th grader in the VMAs after party with a bunch of grown folk with no ID. With no ID. Come on, bro. And nobody's looking at this little girl like, yo, who daughter is this? Who brought their daughter to the awards? Come on, man. This. I'm telling you, if you've never been to an award show before, you might could believe this. But when I tell you, when you go to an award show, these niggas is so high on security because of all these celebrities in the house. You not just sneaking in anywhere, bro. And she's talking about she's seeing all these celebrities, and she is 13 years old. I guess she was the limo driver's daughter for the night. That shit, yo, bro, no. Inside the building, the plaintiff recognized many celebrities as she entered what to be a large living room foyer containing a large crowd. The plaintiff attempted to mingle in the crowd and talked to several other celebrities that she recognized and whom she had wanted to see at the VMAs. Wait staff circulated through the room carrying trays of drink and loud music played throughout the venue. The plaintiff observed widespread drug use, including marijuana and cocaine. And nobody was like, who's this little girl? They just like doing coke right in front of the little girl, right? Like nobody could recognize this is a teenager. After attempting to talk to numerous celebrities, the plaintiff accepted a drink from one of the waitresses circulating the crowd. The drink was a reddish yellow mixture that tasted like orange juice, cranberry juice, and something bitter. After drinking just a portion of that drink, the plaintiff began to feel woozy and lightheaded, making her need to lie down. A photograph of an actual explanatory container used by Combs and or his agents, employees to insert GHB into alcoholic drinks is seen below. Looking for a place to rest, the plaintiff walked down what appeared to be a hallway, containing several rooms off of it. She entered what appeared to be an empty bedroom so she could lay down for a moment. Oh, she didn't think to go home? She didn't think to call the person that dropped her there? You just 13 years old, you snuck into this party, this driver, this limousine driver came back and got you and took you into this party, and you just randomly walking through the house looking for rooms, and so you could lie down for a minute. So she went in the room and did not lock the door. This room contained only a large bed with no furniture of any other kind, television, or other furnishings. Soon after, Combs entered the room along with the Carl. Good looking. Thanks for the cash. I appreciate it. Soon after, Combs entered the room along with defendant Carter and a female celebrity. Why celebrity B in parentheses? I gotta look at the bottom of this. See what that means. Oh, it's probably somewhere else. All right. Plaintiff immediately recognized all three celebrities. So who's celebrity B? Beyonce, allegedly. If she recognized all three, why they only saying Diddy and Jay-Z? Combs aggressively approached the plaintiff with a crazed look in his eyes, grabbed her and said, "Are you ready to party?" Combs then threw the plaintiff toward a wall, causing the plaintiff to fall. Plaintiff got up and stumbled, at which point Combs grabbed her again and threw her on the bed. At that point, Carter began removing the plaintiff's clothes as she grew more and more disorientated. The plaintiff was held down by Carter and was vaginally raped by. Plaintiff was held down by Carter and was vaginally raped her, as he vaginally raped her, allegedly, while Combs and Celebrity B watched. Who is Celebrity B? After Carter finished, he stepped back toward the wall. Combs stepped in forward and vaginally raped the plaintiff while Carter and Celebrity B watched. Combs then knocked plaintiff down and attempted to force plaintiff to perform oral sex on him. She fought back, standing up quickly and punching him at the same time, hitting Combs in the neck. Taking it back, Combs stopped his attempt. When Combs backed away in surprise, the plaintiff grabbed her clothes and shoes and ran out the bedroom, holding her dress in front of her like a towel. She ran around the residence until she found the door and was able to leave the party. Although there were other guests still at the party, no one appeared to take notice of the plaintiff's distress or attempted to help her. Once outside, the plaintiff put her clothes back on and left the scene in the dark. The plaintiff attempted to retrace the route taken by the limo driver. She kept running until she reached the gas station she noticed on the way to the party. A female clerk noticed her distress and allowed her to use the phone. The plaintiff called her father, admitted that she had lied about her whereabouts, and asked him to pick her up. The plaintiff's father arrived to pick her up shortly before dawn. Man, after the assault, the plaintiff fell into a deep depression, which continues to affect her facade of her life. Plaintiff suffers from post-traumatic stress disorder and a seizure disorder caused by stress and trauma. The plaintiff has difficulty maintaining normal relationships and lives largely withdrawn from society. First cause of action. Plaintiff hereby incorporates each of the foregoing paragraphs as it is fully set forth in. By forcing sexual contact onto plaintiff as a minor female, defendant Combs and Carter committed a crime of violence motivated by gender under the Victims of Gender Motivated Violence Protection Act, as defined in New York City Administrative Code. Because defendants Combs and Carter forced the minor plaintiff to engage in a sexual interaction without consent, Jane Doe could not effectively consent because of her age. The non-consensual sexual touching of a minor herein presented a serious risk of physical injury and, in fact, caused such injury. Gender animus inheres when consent is absent. Combs' long history of violence and sexual abuse against women and vices a deep contempt and desire for domination over women. The Combs business enabled and conspired with Combs and Carter to commit the crime of violence motivated by gender because Combs and Carter sexually assaulted plaintiff at a party related to or referencing Combs' business. I'm done with this one, man. I'm not saying that this can't be true, but man, I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I'm not defending Diddy, and I'm the last one to defend goddamn Jay-Z punk ass. But come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. I need some more evidence on this, man. I mean, like, bro, 13 years old, sneaking into the award show and got into the after party at 13, and Diddy and Jay is looking at this girl. How old is Jay-Z in 2000? Jay-Z got to be in 2000. Let's see. Let's say if he was born with 68, maybe 78, 88, 98. He got to be like 32 years old, bro. And you telling me at 32 years old, a limousine driver is going to pick up a little girl and take her to these to some grown folk party and get her in? A 13-year-old, bro, and all these celebrities is in there, man. You know, like, and I know anything is possible, but I just can't see. I can't even see a grown person telling somebody, yo, drop me off at the Grammys. I'm about to hustle my way in there. And then I'm going to get into the Grammys after party. I don't see that happening, man. I'm telling you, man. Like, I could pull up some footage of award shows and red carpets and show you security. Like, bro, you would notice a kid at a award show, bro. Let me pull up the. Wait, do I got the VMAs from 2000? Hold on. I might have the VMAs from 2000. I might have it. Hold on. I'm about to pull this up. Hold up. 2000. Who's that? And while I'm at that, let me get into this real quick about the Kim Porter book, right? Because I did a post on Instagram about the Kim Porter book where that it's alleged that Kamora Lee Simmons had a hand in penning that or giving these files to this Courtney dude. I don't know what is true or not, right? But I spoke to the guy that put out the first book, right? I spoke to him. We had a conversation, right? And when we was building, he was asking me, you know, who did I think was behind the book? So when we was talking, I told him if I thought anybody was could pen something like that and, you know, a lot of Kim's intimate secrets, I would think it would be Kimora, because of how it was written in the book about Kim breast getting plump and stuff like that. And then it was the main thing for me was the situation at the Bible Wars, how somebody told that perspective from being at the table and Kimora was there allegedly, right? So when I told him my theory on who I thought was may had a hand in the book, right? I told him Kimora, right? So he was like, he didn't answer me. He didn't say. Now remember, he got the book from the Courtney dude, right? And shit. So the other day, something had came out, and the dude that put out the first book, he called me back, and he said, "Yo, did you see what came out?" And I was like, "Nah, what?" He's like, "It came out that allegedly Kimora has something to do with the Kim Porter book, like with him getting it or whatever, however it went, right?" So I said, "I told you that I felt that way, right?" He was like, "Yeah, but I couldn't tell you then." You know what I'm saying? I couldn't say nothing. But now that it's out, I'm telling you, that's why I called you back to let you know that what your assumption was, you was right. So he's the one that told me that, the cat is out the bag, that allegedly either she wrote it or she gave the Courtney guy the thing. It wasn't the Shakir story or whatever. But I don't know what's going on with all of them in that whole Kim Porter book. But I'm just telling you what was told to me from the people that put out the book. They said it, not me. He said it to me in shit. I told him what my theory was, what would make sense to me, and he didn't respond when I said that. When the news came out, he doubled back to me and said, "Yo, remember when you said you felt it was so and so?" Boom. Yeah. But I couldn't tell you then. But now that it's out, I'm telling you now. Boom. Now, if Kimora had her hands in that, it's all alleged because I don't know for sure. Like I said, I'm just telling you what the person who put the book out uh, is saying, right? So let me see if I got the VMAs here. See, I got the Source Awards right here, but that ain't. Let me show y'all. Even the Source Awards, right? Let me see if I got a nice crowd shot, so you can see like how obvious it would be to spot a kid. Ironically, here go Diddy too. Look at this, cause it's crazy. Now there's the Source Awards, but trust me, you would notice a kid, a 13-year-old here. Can anybody name these three people? Can anybody name these three people? Oh, okay, all right. Y'all got it. I just wanted to see if y'all was going to get it. Somebody said Memphis Bleak. Yo, wow.
Basically, I came here tonight to introduce a new generation. What's up, Brian? Right up there like that. I just want to say y'all love y'all. I'm sorry, intro. I want to say y'all love y'all. Like I was saying, I came here tonight to introduce the next generation of that really strong. I want y'all to give it up to Siri, Cameron, Ness, Frederick, Karen, Give me a big deal.
Now there's the band. And now nobody can stand Diddy. Shout out Babs. Ain't this girl right here, the other girl, Sarah, she in jail right now? Her man just hit her with the divorce papers in jail. But my point is, I'm trying to let's see where my man Freddie P at. Shout out Freddie P. Look at this. Yes, one of them girls from the making of the band is locked up. You better Google it. They go Chopper. Hold on, where Freddie P at? I can't go till we see Freddie P. There you go. There go Freddie P. Look at Freddie P. Thank you, Courtney. Yo, much love to you. Look at Freddie P. Look at Freddie P. Shout out Freddie P in the building.
Basically, he said there was no rock in the area. We took the championship up in Harlem. What's
Point I'm trying to make, or I'm trying to find this VMA footage, is that you're not gonna see no little kids at no award show, bro. You just not like 13 is a reach. Oh, I definitely got VMA footage. Even at the even the seat fillers, even the seat fillers, you got to be grown. They don't even have they don't even use kids for seat fillers at award shows. And like I said, I'm not trying to defend these niggas at all. But like, dude, who's dropping a 13-year off at Radio City Music Hall? Like, if you gotta I don't even think you gotta be from New York to understand how crazy that shit sound. That somebody is dropping a kid off at Radio Music Hall to try to get into an award show that you can't even buy you can't even buy tickets for publicly to get into an award show. So you just dropping your 13-year-old there, and they going because it's a bucket list to get it to the VMAs at 13. I can see they dropping their kid off there to fucking go see the Smurfs or Disney on Ice. Like the VMAs at 13? Come on, man. Come on, man. Like, come on, man. We gotta give like some of these people need a little more credit. Like, come on, bro. 13. Like, man. 13. I gotta find this MTV Awards so y'all can see, like, this, bro. Matter of fact, you know what? This is a good, there's some good footage to show you the crowd at an award show, bro. Look at this. You tell me when you see a kid, a 13-year-old.
Stay there.
And calling it R&B. To tell the real truth, it's a disrespect to my culture, to my people. Do not call it dancehall and reggae. See? So be up, no beef, you just don't know say love. Respect you, everybody for coming in a peaceful vibe. You see? Respect you.
Now y'all tell me kids is at the award shows. Somebody said, there she is. See, let me tell you what happens when you start getting too fast in the ass. This is what happens to you. Anybody that know her, y'all could point her out right now.
The dudes outside, they hate me. I think they just want to make them big shit. Go to check up. You come and take it right now. Let's do it. Yo, I believe you got it. I believe you got it. So sick.
Me and Jim Jones did that little piece right there. I edited that, and Jim produced and directed it. That's another thing that I did for Dipset that I forgot about. I wasn't that Roc-A-Fella. That's when Dipset performed. I had to put my camera down. You see my my dunks? I had the blue and yellow dunks back then. Yeah, but
Okay.
Got
Okay.
you see, look how Kanye's so rich now, right? This is Kanye back in his house in Jersey. I know I'm just randomly going through stuff, but I'm just I'm seeing clips of footage that I got. This is me in Kanye's house. And Kanye showing his closet.
I'm gonna tell you, I bought this 4 years ago.
the original, the throwback. And as you notice with mine, it actually has the number on the back. You know why? Because it's actual Mitchell and S, and it's not a fucking Majestic. So, you know what I'm saying? Then
I'm live on YouTube, man.
This right here.
So wait a minute, are we strictly on a no jersey policy right now?
I'm gonna keep this forever because this is what I had in my 0.3 seconds I had in the H to the Izzo video, which is a real jersey that the Padres actually wear one time a year. Army fatigue jersey that they wear on the field. So I thought that was dope. You know, Army fatigue.
Right.
It's dope every now and then. It's like some shit. I haven't tried this on yet, but I thought it'd be dope. I don't really mess with Calvin Klein too much, but I just thought it was dope. I got the flowers in there and the colors and shit like that.
So you're not afraid to wear pink like Cameron?
Man, I don't give a fuck about no colors like that. Like some, you know what I'm saying? What? You know, they look nice.
Right.
That's my shit right here. This Marc Jacobs.
We love Marc Jacobs.
Yeah, that's my favorite design, Marc Jacobs. Man, this jacket right here. You can tell the difference between a Gap jacket and like a Marc Jacobs jacket because Marc Jacobs jackets look good with anything. Gap jacket has to be matching perfectly. I noticed with the Gap, man, they clothes just look like a whole bunch of shit that's been washed out. It's like, it looked like if your clothes came back from the cleaners, you just mad as hell because they washed out all your clothes. And the only reason why they had good.
How crazy it is that later this nigga gets a deal with Gap. This nigga said here talking about Gap. This is before I think he was signed by now, but he didn't drop an album yet. And this nigga sitting here talking about the Gap and wind up doing the deal with the Gap later on. This is why you can't listen to people. Niggas will shoot your damn dreams down.
Sometimes
Kanye had this little ass apartment, this little ass closet. And that was all his clothes right there.
How much does a jacket like this run?
Why did I pay for this? I don't know, it might be like $400 or something for that. Like this is my winter coat right here. I just used to layer it up. I used to use layered. This is dope. And it's a Marc Jacobs, right?
Marc Jacobs.
Yeah, I just thought it was dope because the orange inside. And I don't know, this is like $700 or something like that.
So what's been your priciest shopping spree thus far?
Man, my girl going to Miami. You know, I don't know what type of shit she be getting. It be look like stuff Oprah might wear. I don't know.
Why do you say Oprah might wear?
Oprah dresses good now. It's like one of my favorite pieces right here. I wear this almost every day. It's a Dolce joint. It's like the hoodie. It's like the yin and the yang. It's like total opposites. It's a sweatshirt, but yeah, they got the rabbit. They got Bugs Bunny on the inside. You know.
So is it reversible?
Nah, not really. I don't think so, because the sleeves is not all the way through. This thing got this Dolce on it. It's looking kind of weird. It's kind of too army on the other side. Yeah.
What would you say is the most expensive piece in your closet?
I don't know. This piece right here was $1,300.
$1,300?
But I got this. I'm waiting for this Louis Vuitton jacket to come out, and it's designed by Marc Jacobs, and it's $3,000. But it's just not out yet. But you might as well say it's in my closet. This is a special spot for it. I got to hang it like for it. Like, okay, I'm gonna show you examples of how I freaking shit. You know what I'm saying? This is a Earl James joint, right? But it's like this. And I've seen people rock it too. It's supposed to be on that side. But that's like too Gerald Levert for me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just right here on this side. Because I thought this was dope. This kind of remind me of my couch. Look how much better the leather is on that side. And I just wear it on the opposite side. I say Earl Jeans on the back, the XL, everything. People don't even notice it.
Okay, so what shirt and jeans would you put with a jacket like that?
I wear a white.
Hell yeah, that was his only closet.
T-shirt, maybe. I might wear like a brown and orange t-shirt. And I put in like these cream joints, the cream attitudes, and I keep my tags in my shoes. That's just my style, you know what I'm saying? That's my style for now, so I like be on TV a whole lot and everybody bite it. But like some of my favorite shoes, like the Yamamoto, Adidas. These last year's season Yamamotos because they brought out some new ones. Poo. They terrible.
All right, TikTok, I'm out.
This like some.
Come to my YouTube channel.
Here's some shit.
You see, he's definitely on an Adidas kick.
These is Pumas, or actually.
Those are hot.
Jill Sanders, yeah. You can't show me that. I'm trying to cover the dirt up that I got from the All-Star game. Which and I got those at the Barney's.
More Adidas down here too.
Yeah, all kind of. I got the boxing shoes and shit. Kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying? gotta have a lot of flavor to wear that. All
I'm
I
gonna
got
step
is
out and ask him some questions for me.
paper denims, every color. You know,
Actually, I should be.
Run DMC jacket, what have you.
Who or what places have influenced your style? Like, have you traveled to any countries recently or any cities that have helped influence or cultivate your style?
Man, as a whole, can't no cities as a whole really dress. You just got a spot. It's just a couple of motherfuckers here and there that just have style with them. You know what I'm saying? Have flavor with them.
Well, who would you say are your style icons? Who do you look up to? Like,
I be seeing skaters. Skaters could dress. You know, Pharrell could dress, but I made a conscious effort to be able to dress but not have his style. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
Like, I think as far as urban goes, like P. Diddy and Jay dress really good, like in good urban gear. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen Jay in those jeans that fade out in front like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He just keep it real hood.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta respect him because he set so many trends like Iceberg. And he helped with the throwback shit like him and Fabulous. Like
Right.
that was the shit at one time. So, but I feel like I'm gonna be an icon, you know, a fashion icon. We could look back in the days as the true legends like Slick Rick, Nas back in the days, Ghostface, Raekwon. They used to talk about it. You'll be like blue and cream. And when I got up on Def Poetry Jam, before I told my poem, I was talking about how good I was dressed. I was like, yeah, you know, I had some shit on.
Did you go to any of the 7th on 6 shows recently? And if so, did you see any clothes that you were maybe interested in buying?
You know, Echo had, that's where the Echo fashion show I went to. Yeah, Echo had.
We ain't gonna turn this into no Kanye show. We still sticking on Jay-Z for a minute. So Jay-Z has responded to these allegations. Let me see if this is it. Yeah. All right, so this is what Jay-Z has to say in regards to this lawsuit. All right, so what Jay has to say is, my lawyer received a blackmail attempt called a demand letter from a lawyer named Tony Busby. What he had calculated was the nature of these allegations and the public scrutiny would make me want to settle. No, sir. It had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion. So no, I will not give you one red penny. These allegations are so heinous in nature that I employed you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whoever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree? These alleged victims would deserve real justice if that was the case. This lawyer, who I have done a bit of research on, seems to have a pattern of these typical theatrics. I have no idea how you have come to be such a deplorable human, Mr. Busby, but I promise you, I have seen your kind many times over. I'm more than prepared to deal with your type. You claim to be a Marine. Marines are known for their valor. You have neither honor nor dignity. My only heartbreak is for my family. My wife and I will have to sit our children down, one of whom is at the age where her friends will surely see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims and explain the cruelty and greed of people. I'm on yet another loss of innocence. Children should not have to endure such at their age. Children should not have to endure such at their young age. It is unfair to have to try to understand inexplainable or inexplicable degrees of malice meant to destroy families and human spirit. My heart and support goes out to true victims in the world who have to watch how their life story is dressed in costume for profitability by this ambulance chasing the cheap suit. You have made a terrible error in judgment thinking that all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your world. I'm a young man who made it out of the project of Brooklyn. We don't play these type of games. We have very strict codes and honor. We protect children. You seem to exploit people for personal gain. Only your network of conspiracy theorists, fake physics will believe the idiotic claim you have levied against me that, if not for the seriousness surrounding harm to kids, would be laughable. I look forward to showing you how different I am. And that is Jigga Man's Inexplicable. I pronounced that wrong. Inexplicable. Unable to explain. It is unfair to have to try to understand inexplicable degrees of malice meant to destroy families and human spirits. Well, Jay-Z responds to that lawsuit expeditiously, and we shall see what takes place next. We shall see what takes place next. But like I said, I'm not defending none of these people, but some of these allegations, some of these lawsuits, some of these people are not being 100%. And when you see a person out here like Gene Squill that could sit there and somebody he was chilling on a pillar while Big was bleeding out and lie about giving guns and all this other stuff. Let me show y'all something else that Gene lied about, right? While we are on the subject of liars, right? Let me use this under fair use. Copyright disclaimer on Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for the purposes such as criticism, because that's what I'm doing. Criticizing, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips to balance in favor of fair use, right? I would like to use this clip right here under fair use. And let me put this under here. Gene told us that he could just give his guns to anybody and he could travel. Well, remember, Big died in 1997. Gene told us he had guns over in California, right? In 1997, before 9/11, when they allowed police to travel with their guns. But check this out.
First question that the attorneys in the Wallace case would have asked him. They would have had him on the stand and say, okay, Mr. Gill, you mentioned that you were at the Peterson Auto Museum that night. Yes, sir, that's correct. And you also mentioned that you were carrying a gun that night. Is that correct? Mm-hmm. Did you have a California concealed weapons permit? No. Did you realize that it's against the law in California without a weapons permit? Yes, no, however he answers it. So what you're telling us, Mr. Deal, is this, is that the night that this all took place, you were already committing you're already in violation of concealed weapons, because this is all prior to HR 218. This is all prior to when law enforcement officers can go and get an interstate license to carry.
So how he get them guns to California, y'all? You couldn't fly them back in 97. That nigga drove out there, allegedly, with those guns. And he's not legally able to just give out guns to people. You can't do that, bro. You just can't give guns out to your friends, right? So now it makes sense why he probably didn't fly back with Puff, because he probably had to drive those guns back to the East Coast. Got him. Got him. Keep running your mouth, nigga. Keep running your mouth. Oh, boy. What's up with Jay's brother in Rochester? I don't know. He might still be cutting hair. Who knows? You know, Jay don't talk about his brother like that. You don't want nobody to know about his brother. Yeah, but choke no joke, I'm back. Like y'all already know. So breaking news, some new lawsuit came out. Going at Jay-Z. Is that going to start a domino effect like it did for Diddy? Or are we going to see by the end of next week another lawsuit against Jay? We will see. Will it just come and go away? Or will they pile on? We shall see. We shall see. But I'm going to find that VMA footage another day. I mean, I'm going to find it, but then I'll play it for y'all another day. But it like that one is hard to believe that and what kind of parents do she got that's going to drop her off at 13 years old at an award show and she going to hustle her way in and go to the after party at 13? I know some fast ass girls out there, but 13 and somebody's dropping her off and she going to the after party. And this limousine driver got to be a straight pervert, because you telling me he didn't check her ID and he brought her to the party? He got her hook up and he ain't getting none? He just took it, gave it straight to Diddy and Jay and them, right? Allegedly. Oh man, we gonna see where this one go. We gonna see if this could, but what it can do is start a chain reaction. Don't say I'm victim shaming. Hey, like, come on, man, stop with the bullshit. Like, if you saw the R. Kelly case, everybody in the R. Kelly case was not a victim. Everybody claimed to be, but everybody wasn't. Especially the Azriel Clary. Her mother brought her to the man. That was an adult-only concert. They brought their child to the joint. They let her get on the stage and dance for him. They got the phone number. The mother was texting R. Kelly, acting like she was the daughter, setting up the meeting, took her daughter to go meet him. You tell me she was a victim? Like, it's not victim shaming. Everything is not victim shaming. Okay? Please. Man, y'all just be some of y'all, man, Y'all just skipped school. Y'all didn't even go to school, did y'all? Y'all just say anything. Shout out to everybody that sent me a donation tonight. I appreciate y'all. Choke no joke. Y'all know what it is. You know what I'm gonna leave y'all with. The new joint, the internet rats.
You know what it is.
I'm out. Hit that like before you go.
Joke, no
subscribe
joke.
if you new. Please subscribe if you new.
Never did I think hip-hop go this far. Never did I think I see Diddy behind bars of Kel with penitentiary scars. The man now, is it going too far? Back. Or y'all industry rats, y'all whack. And that's 100. On Pyru, you'll be trapped like Pop, just so he could go viral. Gene saw the nuts of Ja Rule, had the freak off in Diddy's too. You the butt plug shopper, freak door stopper. Nigga, you don't know if you a criminal or cop. But you next to be locked up. Ask Keefy D, telling on yourself on Vlad TV. You dumb nigga, you right, you never be me. And I never be you too, telling on myself on YouTube, sitting on the porch steps, giving up myself. What the fuck I look like? My name G-Dep. Comb Legacy Doom. Will the bad boy see time like loom? Your extortion fell through, your friend and no one, like the moon. Choke no joke. New album coming soon, Learn from Mistakes Part 2. You know what it is. Keep on hating. You know what it is. You know what it is. Keep on hating. You know what it is. Choke no joke. See how the sun come out for me? Hating ass niggas, I'm here. You know what I mean? Y'all all got my name in y'all mouth. My nickname is Tongue now. I'm all in y'all mouth.
They counted me out, 'cause I didn't wanna get down. Niggas talking about God there. What God? What God are you talking about? Say his name. This nigga went Eric Benet. Now the baddest girl won't show her face. You know your ass in the way when she show up to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And you ain't even say her name. Lame, you better say Dame. In the streets, we call you roadblock. Nigga, you shot. Nigga, you block rocks. Like when Chris was about to pop. Like MJ moonwalking like Spock. You abuse your power fast. You killed the thought that's black.
Jay told me in no certain terms that, you know, no rapper can really afford to look bad in front of him. So it's almost like we gotta blackball him.
Shout out to Jay-Z for seeing the big picture here.
Yeah, and it was a hard pill to swallow.
Tariq, you kill the weeds, not the seeds that grow the trees. And as long as you alive, Dame should have a milli. Fuck you mean bleed. Nigga, don't get me started. You know I'm retarded and lion-hearted. You flipped on your peeps for those peoples in them white sheets. Like you pro-black. We pass kneeling, how you shit on cat.
Did you kneel to what you stand?
What?
Did you kneel to what you stand?
Okay. I think we passed kneeling.
Nigga, you got the check. The pros went back, and that's no cap. Leaving cap with no salary cap. Your son said you his dad, and you never threw him a pass. Watching his siblings in the stands, say lips, say no, say hands. You say the kid is not your son, they call you Hov, it must be immaculate conception. Yeah. Choke no joke. You know what it is. Learn from mistakes out right now on all platforms. This one right here is for the mixtape. Let's go. Yo, Nas, I ain't do this for clout. I'm just a real nigga trying to figure you out. How you don't put blood in this Judas mouth. Talking Japanese wine like you fanning out. Blushing at this bitch that disrespects your kid and her earth. Carmen, I know that it hurt.
You know, back then when he made these disparaging remarks and comments about my daughter and created this disgusting visual, there were so many people around him that stayed quiet. They said absolutely nothing.
Carmen, I know that it hurt. You said Pac left us. When rappers that wink at other rappers in the studio, which made me think, yo, what he got on you? And homie in pink, cause at Webster Hall, he didn't stream one link. Yo, y'all glutton for punishment. I'm sick and I'm done with it. If it was part of your plan, Nas, hard my word on it. I'm just your fan. With little celebrity, some say it's just the hate in me. Nah, I'm cut from a cloth. You don't brush shit off. Well, the penthouse of law gotta have a ceiling. Only forgive hoes with sexual healing. And that thought right now is not appealing. With these chicks, with the dicks like Little Nas. X, I'm not a fan. You damaged your brand. Yo, Nas, don't ever do that shit again. I'm signing off. Esco stand. Yeah. Choke no joke, you know what it is. You know what it is. Oh yeah, and you nigga, I ain't sorry for shit. I ain't with your boys' games, nigga, I'm with the shit. Wedge. Webster Dictionary defines the word as a substance that is used for splitting wood or rocks. Something causing a breach or separation. It's funny what that lens can capture. Separation, division.
How y'all having a meeting about Jay without? Nope, not drawers right there. Nobody told me nothing. How come y'all having a market meeting without Jay? Without him? I don't get it. It's 10:30 in the morning. And you want to get Leo? Please go get her.
No, actually, I was just gonna go to the restroom.
Why are you leaving? I'm asking a question.
She doesn't have an answer.
Well, I'm wondering what line of thought is it, what pattern is it, John McNeely and all of y'all, that y'all have my biggest artists here, and y'all in here, y'all Def Jam staff is dealing with Jay's marketing without me. Please explain that to me, because this seems treacherous.
And animosity.
What you mean bullshit? The fuck? Y'all niggas having meetings about my artists without calling me? It ain't no bullshit. It ain't no bullshit. And look, oh yeah, look, everybody here is ashamed of y'all. Who wants to work under a cow? You don't have to.
I ain't with your boys' games, nigga, I'm with the shit. I'm nothing like Nas, I'm with the shit. I'm more like Jungle, wanting to bust your shit. But bro got me on chill. He said I'm illmatic, with the static, with the ratchets. Let's go to Brooklyn, cause he gotta have it. School days, would've called you faggot and smoked you like a Spike Lee joint. Yo, the greatest of all timers, got hit with all timers. You buster, nigga, your mic with the shine. Knockout. Yeah, one-liners, give you a reason to be a one-eye. Without reasonable doubt, you been a liar. You headache Kane, Jazzo inspired, rape Damon.
So they trying to take our franchise from us. That's what they trying to do. Make this beef. They trying to. I bet you they're staging this beef with us. Trust me. Trust me.
It was all about the power to, to get rid of Dame Dash, and take Jay-Z to the next level without Dame, and it was, Dame should stop blaming Leo and Todd Moskowitz and start blaming Steve Stout.
You know about the Scarface party and all that? How they make sure Palace in Puerto Rico? He's gonna be there performing, but they're doing something with them.
Who, Jay?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. He's gonna be out there for that. With the release of the Scarface DVD.
Jay's performing for that?
And I don't need two lips to blow this like a trumpet, you dumb shit. This is an unusual musical I conducted. You looking at the black Warren puppet, so all critics conduct sick. I don't care if you seen Dolores Tucker or you Bill O'Reilly. You only rallied me up for 3 years. They had me peeing out in the cup. Now they about to free me up. What you think I'm gonna be? What? Rehabilitated? Man, I still feel hatred. I'm young, black, and rich, so they wanna strip me naked. But you never had me like Christina Aguilera. But catch me at the West Side driving like Halle Berry or the West. Fuck it. Peace and love, y'all. The Black Album on the way.
And then we doing our party, so.
Following Steve Stout's direction.
And what was Steve Stout telling you to do?
He walked me through how to get rid. His plan was to get rid of Dame Dash.
He told you that.
That was the plan.
Okay.
Rape Dame and Chris, they ran the lion through the rock and the fire. Damn, you cold. Built the nation, the prop back home. How you the king of LA when Cube is home? How you bang in LA after Nip is gone? Mr. Smith, yeah, I'm nice with the gift. Two, the double entendres got those two. Your wisdom, knowledge, that I'm king too. I'm sorry I met the other side of you. That's the gift and the curse. I'm Christ from birth, from the hearse to the dirt. Fake niggas claim hurt, so I stay on my bullshit like I'm dirt and never shy. Let my feelings fly. Let's go. Cause we all die. Like your beds. Nigga, I'm here. Only fear I have is truth not be told. We all get old. It's choke, no joke. Y'all already know. Let's go. Choke, no joke. You already know. Learn from mistakes out right now on all platforms. This for the mixtape. The 50-year-old platinum virgin.
I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry.
Welcome to AMC Theater 11. Enjoy your show.
Yo, Lee. Run the rail.
Choke, no joke. Jack Brown. Yeah, now. Choke, no joke. Jack Brown. Yeah. This what ATL in New York sound like. Let's go. Y'all hating ass niggas, I see y'all. Choke, get busy, that's why I got the crown. Hate in the air, you clowns, I see the envy that you breed, jealousy. What you need is your own damn hustle. Stop worrying about mine. Nigga, I'm poppin' cause I put in time. Came out modeling, camera in hand. Still get busy with the mic in hand. Streets pulled out, niggas got sprayed. Niggas turn on you when they see you get paid. The intimidation in your face. Where's the love? What's taking place? You want my gold and my ducats. Cause my money overflowing out of buckets. Shot him in public, made people holler. Scar on his face for the money and the power. I'm the choker. Choker. The truth in the industry made me the choker. 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 The truth in the industry made me the game had me fooled, got in, was young. Thought talent made you rich, damn, was dumb. More to make, cake from crumbs. You gotta be sweet, G or native tongue. My heartbeat went into overload. When Larry tried to turn me into a mole, told me show my curly to the CEO. I didn't think it's funny, so his jaw hit the floor and grabbed that chair that broke his back. Then realized that's a hate attack. Harassment comes assault, you in the maze. No like Puff and Mace. Touch me, tease me, I catch a case. Nigga, you ain't straight as your poker face. Father law God, in that game I fold. This sun don't tick, demon time don't hold. I'm the chokester. Chokester. The truth in the industry made me the chokester. 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 The truth in the industry made me the chokester. Chokester. The truth in the industry made me the chokester. Chokester. On the ones and twos. Chokester. What y'all want to do? I'm here now. Eat a wall, stand up. Shout out to the bomb squad. Choke, no joke, no joke. You know what it is.
Hey, son.
Hi, when are you coming home?
Mommy's not coming home.
Why?
Goodbye.
Where are you? Where are you?
Mommy's not coming home.
Why?
Tell Daddy I'm not coming home.
Why?
Goodbye. Bye. What am I supposed to do? Tell this 10-year-old boy I'm getting some new dick or something?
Check. Yeah. Choke, no joke. Know what it is. This go out to the desperate housewives in New York, Atlanta, Texas, California, Miami, Mississippi. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Yeah. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. It was quick how it happened. We was just chatting, had a lot in common. I kept a laugh in the department in which a man was lacking. He was the king of the ship. Somehow I became captain. My swag on platinum, all my gold just smacking. Then phone sex had happened. Things went left. Our common interest in sex, something like Little Kim and Hugh F. We knew if we met, it would be electric. Then the day came and we met. It was beyond my dream, a dream so sweet it made me scream. It was like a dream. Knew why he made a queen. I wanted to find Marty McFly and use that time machine. Run up in the church, create a scene. Object to that wedding and give him my ring like. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Yeah. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. I fell harder than a mother, my number one lover. Yo, under them covers was like no other. Had everything in common. I used to love her until he bugged her. Bitch, motherfucker. Device in the whip, had to call it quits. Hit us like a brick. We both sick. Now she got dilemma, like Kelly the kids. I'm calm, wish I never met the chick. Missing her seafood and our trips. Sex in the soul house, we did that shit. Sexing on the tent, we risked that shit. We both freaky as fuck, I miss my chick. Well, never mind, dare to take him off of mine. Kindred spirits, just the wrong time. Get divorced, you can hear my line. Until I repent, it's next lifetime. Like, I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Yeah. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up a desperate housewife. Joke, no joke. You already know. It's that south side of Eden Wall flow. We out of here. Choke, no joke. You already know. Y'all know I love that cooch. You know what this is. I love that cooch. Yeah. It's the A thing. Clean cooch. Let's go. Yo, what's up? My nuts when I wake up. Got morning wood and I just bust one. In mahogany, I'm Ron Isley. Between the sheets, she want to ski. And just shout with me with what I thought was pee. She rolled the D, her water broke B. Not pregnant, but baptized me. I'm down for more love, but change the sheet. She said, please, I want more. Next thing I know, mattress dripping the floor from her juices. Oral had me stoned, had a Corinne and Medusa in one. And when I look in her eyes, between her thighs, I tell you no lie, ain't shit won't buy. I rob and take it, for me to taste it. Red Lobster, pussy, biscuit, freshly baked. Eat that coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Suge Sprite. I love her. I eat her coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Suge Sprite. I love her. Up my nuts when I wake up. Got morning wood and I just bust one. In mahogany, I'm Ron Isley. Between the sheets, she want to ski. And just shout with me with what I thought was pee. She rolled the D, her water broke B. Not pregnant, but baptized me. I'm down for more love, but change the sheet. She said, please, I want more. Next thing I know, mattress dripping the floor from her juices. Oral had me stoned, had a Corinne and Medusa in one. And when I look in her eyes, between her thighs, I tell you no lie, ain't shit won't buy. I rob and take it, for me to taste it. Red Lobster, pussy, biscuit, freshly baked. Eat that coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Suge Sprite. I love her. Oh yeah. My man had to come through and make sure it went through. Y'all niggas is in trouble. Choke, no joke. I ain't no joke, the mixtape. We here now. You already know. Let's go. Choke chillin', got away from the building. Ain't shit really changed though, I'm still that villain. I'm making money with rhyme, fuck black on black crime. Beef and money don't mix, like Muslims and swine. I'm talking milk, penicillin, y'all be illin'. Y'all be thinking y'all killers, with y'all screw face grillin'. Kick that bullshit to me, y'all be wet though like Bruce Lee. And Brandon and Hearst on the highway to heaven. Man, you making mad threats and stuck in one section. I'm OBP like Naughty, making connections. Talking under your breath, get you something you don't need. 2 fully loaded Macs, filled up with heat. Nigga, you sweeter than 30 days for a body. Pop shit to these niggas, see me walk by me. But I ain't looking for no beef, I don't eat bologna. But I bring a whole cow if you run up on me. Shiesty, try me and hype me to peel your wig back like 10 cent icy. Bring it, stop bluffing, I got your threats, they mean nothing. I respond like Bond, I come through, I'm bombing. Playing bodegas, flipping Montega. You tan in the Jacks, I tan in Jamaica. Faker, wouldn't bust if he raped ya. Your chick got blazed up, hit it like Jada. While you blew up a pager, had to breathe like Vader. Your star at war, with the lightsaber. I'm here to lyrically tear your red, nigga, you a spear. I jack you up, now you out of here. Throw me on the 600. Now fucking nigga hum it. Blowing down 8th Ave with a bad bitch blunted. I take it there. Y'all niggas don't want it. Y'all niggas don't want it. Y'all niggas don't want it with no joke. Who you thought it be? Represent the NYC. Bring it on if you niggas want some of me. Have y'all niggas feeling it like Jay-Z. No joke. Who you thought it be? Represent the NYC. Bring it on if you niggas want some of me. Bronx King like the LORD-FINE-SC. And that bullshit y'all do, y'all niggas don't stress me. Oh yeah, and you already know, either war what it is. Choke, no joke. I ain't no joke. The mixtape. We here now. Stay the hell. Don't follow those cats. Choke, don't choke. You already know. Let's go out the gray, go. Now I'm out the game. Feel good not pitching in the hood. And I really don't think I could. Go back to selling crack and stashing them packs in my ass. I maintain weekly money the same. And nah, I don't go through them games. Niggas testing my brain with them triple beams filled with change. Pot crack, grams in the drain. Getting hit with the fake exchange. Like baking soda flour. After being on Broadway for hours. Getting knocked, being back at start. Niggas testing if I got heart. Pushing me to pop some shots. Just stop the ball before the start. Old lady with the binocs. Give description to cops. Why they try to tear us apart with that good cop, bad cop. I ain't going for the game, he ain't tell you a thing. Your partners with them saying the same. You can tighten them cuffs till you see veins. Stop fucking yanking them down. They might fuck you if you ain't sane. And nigga never sniff cocaine. And I don't care what game or part of the area you claim. Pray Scarface, you must be insane. Nigga, Tony fucked the boy's dame. His right hand man, he's slain to get his back blown out the game. Do it on the low, let nobody know. No pillow talk to home. And if he step on your toes, don't bust a blame. Cause everybody will know. Or get out the game. They say that change is good. It's a lot of stress in the hood. And I know if you could, you would. Get out the game, but you stuck in that time. Where the nigga in public like shine. For a witness to drop a dime. For self-defense, do or die. Celebs doing time. Mike Vick on the child line. Even Kobe, Jason Williams, Gage, kick like Shinobi. Little Kim for perjury. You know you done fucked up, right? You know you done fucked up, right? Let's go. When it's late night, make sure it's packed tight. And when you take those flights, never eye the Jake in sight. And shake them fuckers when they dead to right. Making the fifth go rumble. Because of stick up trouble. Blasting your gap for a cat, for in fact, for some crap that don't involve you. For some dudes that don't love you, all they wanna do is pawn you until you go down. And don't do shit for you when you lock down, or even when you touch down. But they tell you to go to the pound. The same block that gave you a pound. Years in the pen, now you living again. What mind state are you in? When you back it for 10, and you was just waiting for a teen to come home to relive it again. Entrapment should be a sin. The way they reel us in, will roll us to a revolving door to bring us in. This shit is insane. The game is insane. The game will fuck with your brain. That's why I'm out the game. Yeah. Just get out the game, man. I know they told y'all there's only 2 ways out. Jail and death. Nah, just get out, nigga. Just get out, man. It's easy. Just walk away, nigga. If they care about you, they'll let you go. If you in the game and you want to go and get a better life, and they won't let you walk away, what do that say? Get out the game, nigga. You want to sleep easy, nigga? Look at these rap niggas, nigga. You want to be the next rapper, trapper, clapper, federal indictment rapper, huh? I keep telling y'all niggas, man, get out the game, man. Joke no joke. Grego, you already know. The beast is chemical, baby. That's why I'm out the game. Stay the hell. Don't follow those cats. Joke, no joke. Yeah. It's joke, no joke. Let's go. Joke, no joke. Jigga, joke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Niggas choke, no joke.